Right, I don't really have a film favourite. However, two of my favourite films are Terminator and Gattaca. I quite like my science fiction films. Basically, Gattaca. Let me tell you about Gattaca. This is a film which is based upon two main characters, where the storyline is about a genetically inferior character played by Ethan Hawke. He has a lifelong ambition of flying to space, flying to the moon, and becoming a time traveler. And what he does, because he hasn't got the requirements to perform that role, he then seeks the genetics of a superior one, and have them placed into himself, so that he can achieve his ambition of flying to the moon, flying to space, becoming a time traveler. And so what happens is the superior character, played by Jude Law, he then creates supplements which are then placed into the inferior character to achieve his ambition. So the film is basically about that throughout the whole film, and so the testing phases are on. He's sort of employed, goes through testing phases before he takes his first mission, and throughout that process, the superior character, who is actually physically disabled, by the way, paralysed, even though he has the genetics and has the ability, just physically incapable, that's also his ambition and his honour to perform that as well. So both of them have, as you can see, both characters have their severe weak points, but at the end of the film, both of them have achieved their own ambition in different ways, even though the end product is the same, really. Especially throughout the phase, the superior character, he supports the inferior character by supplying supplements throughout the process, till eventually what happens is a murder conspiracy happens within the organisation, and every candidate is investigated, included the main character, and it gets very, very interesting because he's able to dodge this investigation by dodging identities, which gets very, very interesting, actually. As you can see, I'm wearing glasses. I can take them off just to see how I look like without them. And of course, Terminator is my other favourite film. I'm sure you know what that's about. I'm sure you've seen that. It's about a cyborg that's sent from the future in order to protect the future, by getting hold of a character called Sarah Connor, which she used to conceive in the future, and her son, that in which she gives birth to, is set to sort of work for a cybernetics organism company that will somehow hinder the future, and that's why the cyborg is sent, in order to protect things from going on further in the future. Right, okay, these are my 30 seconds of staring into the camera. Thank you.